Welcome back to another episode of the K-Dog&Fish Show. I am Fish.
K-Dog.
Funko's got a new CEO.
Hey, Cynthia, step into my office.
Why?
Because you're fired.
Welcome back. So, Cynthia Williams, she was hired as CEO of Funko a long time ago. May 20th, 2024. So not that long ago. Last year.
I thought things were going great at Funko.
She was, well, that's the funny part. That's what we got to talk about.
That's what everybody was saying.
So she was previously the president of Wizards of the Coast and Hasbro's gaming division. This is direct from the thing they sent out to shareholders. However, she was recently replaced by Michael Lunsford, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right, as interim CEO, effective just a couple days ago, July 5th, due to declining sales and a need to stabilize operations. Now, I don't know what to glean from that, but we thought, like, as far as like that end of year report and like everything's going well and the sales are through the roof.
We are making so much money.
Right?
Like, what are you talking about? Our debt is down.
Yeah.
Profits are up. Biddies are going to save us.
Biddy cities.
Nothing else matters. Let's go.
So
No, obviously, it's not really happening, and sales are declining. So what happened there?
and prices just July 1st. So I find the timing of her firing
Yeah.
weird because it's coming a week after Fun Days,
Yeah.
which everyone seemed to enjoy.
Yeah, I heard it was it was successful.
They sold out of the Fun Days online boxes. People at the event were pulling great stuff. They had a fun time with the whole quest. We did a whole show about it. And then July 1st, the price increase happened on some items like commons. On other things, they went down.
Yeah.
And then on the 5th, she's fired. And she's only been there for a year and 2 months.
Yeah.
What happened, or what do we not know that she deserved to get the boot? I feel like this is and I know collectible people don't like sports references. The New York Knicks. The New York Knicks had the best run they'd ever had last season. They went to the Eastern Conference Finals, right?
Yep.
And they lost, but it was their best season in 20 years, and then they fired the head coach.
Yeah. Well, someone's got to take it.
Someone's got to take it.
Yeah. So,
Is
yeah.
that this situation that
Yeah.
even though you're doing supposedly well,
Yeah.
they're
No.
just
You're gone.
using her as a scapegoat?
They needed a sacrificial lamb over in Dysfunction Junction called Everett, Washington.
Dysfunction junction.
You know?
But I also feel, and we just did a show about unboxing the new Thrill Joy 4-inch
That
Pix
has
figures.
nothing to do with this.
Oh, I think they're feeling pressure from
I
Thrill Joy.
feel like they're feeling pressure,
I
and
think they are.
Mike is crushing it, at least socially, with Rocky Moto. I don't know how well the figures are
I think there's some
moving,
pressure.
but I feel
I don't
like there's
think
some pressure.
I don't think that's the main reason. I think
Okay.
the main reason is what you and I have been talking about for 18 months, 24 months, 36, almost 48 months. That'd be 4 years. Is that Funko has done so many SKUs.
Yeah,
And
they don't slow down,
And they've made so many product lines.
Yeah.
They actually offer too many products and not enough people are buying them, and your sales are slumping because you have too much.
yeah.
That's why you lowered the price on a bunch of the other shit, because you
It's not
don't
moving.
because you don't know what to do with it. You're basically right now going, none of this stuff sells. We don't know what the hell we're going to do with it. We can either blow it out, but the minute we start blowing it out, we have to acknowledge that we failed. And we won't acknowledge that we failed because we're Funko and we're fucking amazing and we're fucking geniuses. So we never fail. We only fail upward. We're amazing. So at the end of the day, I honestly think they have screwed themselves.
Okay.
I think they're on a short leash financially.
Yeah.
Because they have too many SKUs, probably way too many things already in production that they probably have to finish, and they know they have to delete stuff. Starting with comic book covers.
Also,
Starting with a bunch of the moments. You know? The
Yeah.
biddies might actually be really, really, truly working.
well, they're also
They're smaller.
they're more affordable.
So that could really work. But I think they need to delete a load of SKUs. I think that's the problem they're in. They've gone SKU poor, and they can't get themselves out of it. That's why they lowered those prices, because they know they should really blow them out. But what are you going to do when the new ones come in? We're just going to lower the overall price.
Well, stop making so many.
But so if we go from $30 comic book cover, we could blow it out for $15 because they like doing 50% off.
Yeah.
Instead, we can make it lower to $25. We'll make $10 more. So that's the whole idea. But I don't think it's going to work. I don't think people want that. They want pops, and you've raised the commons $3, and the exclusives are the same price, which also doesn't make any sense.
That doesn't make any sense.
So I don't even understand what's going on.
Well, do people want pops though? Because they just keep sitting around everywhere.
It depends on the genre. Like when it came to perfect example, we ordered some new exclusives. Some of them, they barely move. We brought in that Fisher Price telephone, gone in an hour.
Yeah.
You never know what's gonna hit. They're just taking it as we're just gonna keep rolling this stuff out.
But they're just doing too much.
It is too much.
Yeah.
But we also did that show a month or two ago that Funko just were planning a bunch of layoffs.
Yeah.
To save on money too. That they fired 20%? Or had a plan of firing 20% of the workforce?
Yeah, I don't know.
And then they fire the CEO?
Funko spreads a lot. Funko talks a lot.
I don't know.
They talk a lot about how great they are.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're a dumpster fire.
Speaking of which, the new interim CEO, Michael Lunsford, released a statement after Cynthia got fired.
Sure.
He's taking it back to where it all started. Like everybody else.
Was lead startup.
Yeah.
Here's a quote from Michael Lunsford.
Hi, I'm Michael. I'm the new CEO of Funko. I'm excited to take over it. I'm sorry that Cynthia drove us into the ground. We had no control over it. She had full control over the entire company, and we had to do everything she wanted. I'm coming in right now. I've gotten rid of pizza days, just so you know, only to 1 day. Before, it was 7 days a week. Pizza day every day. Now it's only 1 day a week.
That's not feasible.
We're going to bring Funko back.
Okay, here's his actual statement. I believe we have yet to achieve the full potential of Funko.
Whatever.
Said Lunsford. We have an iconic brand, passionate fans, great licensing. I will give them that.
Yeah, that was Mariotti.
And it was Mariotti. You can see he's doing that with Thrilljoy.
Yeah, just saying.
Great licensing and
fans are Mike Becker. Just saying.
Great licensing and retail partners and a dedicated team of highly capable employees. The recent changes...
20% less now.
20% less of them.
Do they have retail partners, though? Keep stealing from them.
Well, also from the retail partners, we've done a show about this, the generic QR code sticker. You're not giving your retail partners any branding whatsoever.
Nobody wants to be a Funko retailer.
Just saying.
Come on.
Okay. The recent changes to the global business environment have constrained our growth initiatives. That's a word salad right there. And we intend to first address those challenges, but always with an eye towards the long-term growth of the business. We will continue to focus on profitable growth and delighting our fans. That is from Michael Lunsford, the new CEO.
That's all words.
Yeah, so profitable growth means they need to make more money.
Yeah.
How are they going to get more money? How are they going to get
Charging
more money?
$3 more for commons?
Yeah, they're going to charge more for other stuff.
$40 per anime.
Yeah, So
Yeah.
those massive moments that we all love, they're so cool. Nobody's buying them. They're too big. They're too expensive. Nobody wants it. No retailer is going to take it because it's going to take up too much shelf space. If they actually understood how
They also break during shipping.
These retailers are not going to take stuff that big. There's not enough margin in it. It's going to eat up too much shelf space. That's all there is to it. I've seen pictures online. Target's overflowing with Funko right now. No one's buying it. So, no. I mean,
too many.
It's easy to blame Cynthia. Exclusives. I don't know her personally, but I don't want to. You needed someone to blame it on. You blamed it on Cynthia.
Yeah,
that's all there is to it.
Well, you got to answer to the shareholders, right?
Well, that's what happens.
And the board of directors.
Yeah,
I would instantly put the brakes on the amount of SKUs that we're doing. That would be step number one. What's in the works that isn't already in production, and how can we cut back, make it way more exclusive. I would have separated the price between, if you want to drop the price on all the big stuff, moments, comic covers, all that, I'm fine with that because you got to move this stuff. But as far as a 4-inch common going up $3, I would have raised the price on a 4-inch exclusive. Because people are going to want the exclusives regardless. So why are you charging the same price? That I would have raised the price on the exclusive.
Now, in terms of SKUs, what if you're contracted to those SKUs? Like with Disney,
the licensing
Marvel,
deals?
DC, like what if it's all...
Restructure your licensing
you got to
deals.
find a new lawyer.
You got to...
Yeah.
There's
I got one for you. His name's Lance Cochran.
Lance Cochran.
He works on a pretty good retainer.
He's our lawyer.
Yeah.
But I would restructure brand deals. I would give retailers back their branding to incentivize them to get even more exclusives than the shared QR code sticker. I think it's stupid. Or keep the QR code sticker for your program with the identification and numbering, which I also think is bull. But then do what Chalice is doing and put their retailer sticker or what Skittle Rampage suggested, combine the two. You combine the two for a New York Comic-Con where you had the New York Comic-Con sticker with the QR code, change that up and give them a holographic Target sticker, Walmart, GameStop, whatever their shared retailer is, give them branding and reason to do more exclusives because those are huge bucks. Brand deals
I would
are...
only do 3 pieces, the common, exclusive, and limited piece.
There you go.
I would get rid of everything else.
Yeah, I mean...
you're not wrong.
Yeah. Go back to the basics.
Go back to the basics.
Go back to the basics. You'll get more FOMO, for that limited edition stuff. I mean, they're going to keep the biddies and all that kind of stuff. It's fine. But get rid of the moments.
Well, those don't cost as much.
But here's where
get rid of 10-inch, get rid of moments.
Here's where I think the problem comes in. And again, this is all speculation.
Yeah.
You know that we don't do any research and we have no idea what we're talking about.
Zero.
If you're a fan of the show, you know...
That's how we roll.
That's how we roll.
We're pretty much a bunch of uneducated morons.
We shoot from the hip.
I remember back when they went public, and I read an article that Funko wanted to be like Mattel.
Yeah.
They wanted to be huge, right?
Toy company.
They wanted to be a massive toy company. And I think that's what their goals were, and that's what they were striving for. And I think they realized quickly that becoming a large toy company like that, A, is hard, and B, it takes a long process.
Yeah.
Mattel didn't start, 15 years ago, right? So I think they tried to rush becoming this massive toy company. Again, I don't know. And now they're sitting there going, wait a second, this isn't working. We're spending way too much on production, way too much on SKUs. Everything's coming in late. We got damages here. And now it's like, wait a second, we can't be that toy company that fast. And your shareholders are just sitting there going, well, wait a second, I thought we were going to be the next Mattel. And they're like, well, now we can't be the next Mattel because it's too hard to be the next Mattel. It's like, oh, okay, I don't know about that. Yeah. And again, they're doing some creative stuff. Like the NFTs are still fun and creative.
I love doing that.
And
I think the limited editions are working too.
They don't work very well. I mean,
but they need better ones.
Yeah, they need better
ones. They
ones.
got to stop doing limited edition because most of them, half of them are just the regular exclusive, limited edition.
Agree.
But it's just the first tier.
Do the limited edition, but do them better. Yeah. And do characters. Don't just take a common and then make it glow and it's limited.
Make the limited edition just like the Grail or like pieces. A 900 piece. Whatever.
Yeah. Do something cool.
Well, and they are trying, like Tank Girl.
We thought that was original for San Diego Comic-Con.
Right? That's something that you're stepping out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
And then there was a bunch of other stuff that was basically your entire comfort zone. But
like Stitch.
Well, whatever. Yeah. That's obviously they're making money off Stitch. So I mean, honestly, I don't know. I feel bad for Cynthia because I think she definitely had to fall.
I think it's
a
scapegoat thing. Yeah.
And I think they're like, we're not making enough money, and now it's your job, Mikey boy.
Is this a good move for Funko? Will this improve the company?
We won't know till a year from now when he gets fired.
But he's fired.
I don't know. I think the train has left the station, and I don't think Funko can catch up.
Because they have all these statements they can say, but show us your board. Mm-hmm. Like, what is your plan now that you're in, like...
He said was just gobbledygook.
They never have
a
word
plan. Salad.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever that means. Yeah. So
he mentioned he says grow 3 times.
Yeah.
It's like we've constrained our growth initiatives. We intend to first address those challenges And then he goes to long-term growth of the business. Will continue to focus on profitable growth.
Yeah.
He said growth 3 times.
Put out a video showing your plan of what SKUs you're getting rid of, how you're doing the limited stuff, the cons, the comments.
Yeah.
Well, profitable growth means you need more money.
Yeah.
How are you going to do it? You know? And I keep watching all these CNN shows about other restaurants that have that were on the brink of going bankrupt and they came back and all this. You know how they all did it? They cut their menu by like a third.
Yeah.
Every single one of those restaurants, and they were so interesting. I'm watching them nonstop now. It's so interesting how these companies came back from the brink of bankruptcy.
Yeah.
They cut SKUs. They made their menu smaller.
Red
Funko.
Lobster.
Yeah, exactly. Red Lobster is making a huge comeback.
Make less, and what you are making less of, make it really well.
Exactly.
That's how you win in, I think, any business.
Funko should have hired the guy from Red Lobster. Get that guy.
New CEO.
You know? Like, that's the guy you need. Make your menu smaller. Now, come on, we've been talking about this for 2 friggin' years.
Yeah.
Make it smaller. You have too much crap. It's not, and it's just too much. You can't make everything for everybody.
I agree. I feel like if we went to more limited as far as how many commons you're making, Funko Shop exclusives and retailer exclusives with their branding, the limited edition, and then con stuff. That's it.
I'm also wondering where the profitability is in your pop yourself stuff. Like, is that kind of catching up a bit?
I think it's a good thing
because they have to have a lot of accessories to go on these things.
They should probably limit the amount of accessories.
And it's got to be labor intensive to make them.
But how many people are buying multiple pop yourselves?
Yeah.
It's a thing you do once.
Yeah, but
like you do it for your wife
Funko,
or as
you
a
buy
couple.
multiples of. You're never going to buy more than one pop yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
So, yeah.
What do you guys think about Cynthia's firing and the new interim CEO? We want to know. Tell us in the comments. Also, click the join button on this video to become an exclusive member of this channel. Tiers start at $1.99. We also have a premium level, which gets you a discount off of our website each month. It's a lot of fun. You get exclusive shows, bonus content, and more. Until next time, I'm Fish.
K-Dog.
We'll see you again soon.
See ya.